It's a spirited Tigers crowd here at Campbelltown. It's a venue where the Tigers once dominated, but they've lost their last 6 games in a row here, and only 2 wins in their last 8 matches. Russell Packer won't be part of the New Zealand Test team next week. He's given away International Rugby League. And a rookie 5'8" this afternoon in Tyson Gamble, number 19.
Yeah, Matt, looking forward to watching Tyson play. A few good judges have been tipping me about his form this year in lower grades. Strong running 5'8", so look forward to seeing the young man, how he performs today.
Jared Croker commences Sunday footy, and you can see the ball sticking up in the breeze there. It's a pronounced wind coming from the south, and the Tigers running with the benefit of it in the first 40 minutes. Ben Matalino, Ian Packer, they need to take up the charge against this big, strong forward pack of Canberra. Eisenhuth playing on to Chris Lawrence. He's tackled there by Blake Austin, who played 19 games in Tigers colours in 2014, Blake. Mahe Whenua, the crowd pleaser, struggles his way out to the halfway. Dunamis Louis, the 16, and Tarpany, 11, make the tackle. Now Packer running powerfully up the centre. Josh Papali, the tackler. Matt McKilrick into the starting lineup, and Tyson Gamble with his first kick in the NRL, and it's a lamentable one. I don't know that he budgeted on the breeze being quite as strong as it is.
Well, the breeze is not only strong, it's freezing out there. I don't care what temperature they say it is, it's freezing.
Well, Gus, I looked down at the bench for the Raiders, and Ricky Stewart's on the bench. If you had the opportunity to sit up in the warm box, there he is. Why would you sit down on the sideline when it's freezing?
Well, he's a coach, so he's a masochist anyway. And he's just going to make it as unbearable for himself as he possibly can sitting on the bench there this afternoon.
They play in Canberra, Andrew. This is warm for them. Havili away now to Dunamis Louis, elevated to the starting lineup. The Raiders have won their last 3 matches against the West Tigers, all by 40-point margins. The last time they met was round 3 last year, and the demolition job they did that afternoon ended in Jason Taylor being shown the door as coach of the West Tigers. Caesar with a left foot kick. Kevin Nguama takes the catch inside his own 10. Runs back to be met by Shannon Boyd and Dunamis Louis. His son Masters tackled. McKilrick dummies and goes for a run. And now Eisenhuth promoting it on. And Robbie Rocco, right back rower, tackled by Jared Croker. There's Masters again. Oh, it was a nice offload to a trailing Brooks, but he shelled the pass. And Elliott Whitehead's come back with it for the Raiders. 7 tries this year for Elliott, the leading try scorer amongst all forwards in the NRL, and this man, Nick Kotrick, a rep player in waiting, Leilua, charging over the halfway. There's Havili with a juggle out of dummy half, and away to Josh Papali, inspired for Queensland and Origin 1. If he gets through here, he'll no doubt be part of their pack for game 2 next Sunday. Whiten now up against Nguama. Drop down there on the 20-metre line. Tyson Gamble involved in the defence as well. Season turns it underneath. And Louis with a legs tackle is brought to ground by Matt McKilrick. On 5. At the back to Whiten, and the tap down by Nguama, who came off the wing.
Well, I thought they had them down the left-hand side the last time they raided there. But Whiten inexplicably didn't pass. This time he tries to find his winger out the back with a 3-on-2, and Nguama a little bit too experienced, and he's able to make the play on the ball. Otherwise, Kotrick was in for his first. But they do look ominous across the field here, the Raiders. Big, strong team. Another opportunity to attack with 6 tackles coming in.
All the players on the long side here, the Raiders.
Stop the clock. Hold. Stay bound. Wait for an out call. 2 hands in.
So Caesar will feed the scrum. Amazingly, the Raiders score the second most points of any team in the competition in the first half of games. And they're looking to get off to a flyer. Leilua easily over. Strolls through.
A very passive defence by the Raiders, in particular by Mahe Whenua. I'll just mark him there. We just paused the play there. This defender here, he looks up and doesn't try to cut the play off. He'll hang back, which then gives room on the outside. We just let it roll. It's Mahe Whenua gets up here and stops. And they just start backing off. He had to come up and cut that play down. Leilua just too big, too strong. 10 metres out. Marking a player like Leilua, you can't give him room inside your own 10.
And they're the things that you could see in the first couple of sets of 6 in possession. They're just so big and strong, and the Tigers had a little bit of a hang-back attitude. You can't hang back on this man, and one man's not going to bring him down. They needed to find a way to double team him there. They got no support from the inside, and Watene Zelezniak was in 2 minds as to whether to go in and help or mark his winger. And if you're sliding out and retreating near your own try line with this Raiders team, they will cut you to pieces.
Big test here for Jared Croker, experienced kicker. I've no doubt he would love kicking in these conditions. It's a real challenge for kickers.
Well, he can't kick this goal.
Well, I bet you he can.
It's humanly impossible to kick this goal.
I think he'll kick it. He'll start this ball on that right upright. And once the power of the kick comes off the ball, it'll go from right to left late.
I think he's got to try and bend it back into the breeze if he can. He can't hold it with the way the wind's blowing.
Let's see if Jared Croker can defy a human impossibility. Here's the swing. You got it right, Gus. Across the face. 4-0. Terrible.
Stay behind the pen.
Luke Brooks recommences play. And if you wanted a reflection of just how influential that breeze is going to be this afternoon, that conversion by Jared Croker showed you. The ball bent like a banana across the face. Unfortunately, Darren Lockyer's got to brave the conditions as well down on the sideline. I hope you brought the big parker today, Darren.
I did, Matt. Doesn't help when you come from Queensland, but I'm ready. I'm ready. We've spoken about the wind, and one thing that has done is kept the grass nice and dry, so it's a fast pitch. I would think that the tactic for the Tigers with this wind is kick early, and for the Raiders, I think these floating bombs could cause some havoc today.
Caesar opts against the high one. It's a one bouncer to Corey Thompson, who has 6 tries and has played every game so far for the Tigers in 2018. Now Malachi Watene-Zelezniak bounces away from Austin. Brought down on the 30-metre line. Here's Whenua. Still driving the legs. He'd be a terror to tackle, wouldn't he? Now McKilrick tries to catch Tarpany offside there, and he wins the penalty for his team.
Sharp little dart out of dummy half. He caught the mark who's not square. Tarpany did all he could not to interfere. You'll see him backing off here. Backing off, backing off, backing off. And then when he thought he'd retreated 10, he made the tackle, but not to the referee's liking.
So can the Tigers make something of this? Only 20 out from the Raiders line. McKilrick sends it away to Packer. Straightens off the right foot. Louis and Boyd stop him within 11 of the line now. Here's Brooks going to work with a short ball. Oh, good tackle around the legs, Havili. Madalino was over otherwise. They might still be on here. To the right-hand side. No opening there for young Tyson Gamble in game 1. Brooks first receiver. Eisenhuth into second receiver. Takes the tackle. Here's the last. And they'll go towards Brooks on the left. He's brilliant at forcing restarts, Luke Brooks. In fact, he's done it 14 times this year, making 15.
What a smart kick. He just jammed that ball straight into the ground. He'll grubber it, but he'll kick it that hard into the ground that it'll just pop up. Watch this. Straight into the ground, so it pops straight up in the air. That is great control there from Luke Brooks.
When you're running with a strong bruise at your back, these are the hardest kicks to get. The judgment kick's only 10 metres out from the line, and that was quite brilliant. As Andrew said, he kicked it straight into the ground and made it sit up, and then waits for his defence to go through and do the work. The long kicks are easy, the short kicks are not when you're running with a big bruise at your back. It's the reverse when you're running into it.
Here's Packer. Lovely offload to Thompson. He's put down by Boyd. They're only 11 out now, the West Tigers. Here's Brooks, who forced the restart. Off to Gamble. Turns it underneath now to Masters, looking for an opening. There's one there for Packer, who was put down at the last minute. Austin with a brilliant try-saving tackle. Lawrence is through, though. The Raiders were disorganised on their line, and the West Tigers have scored their first try. It's their veteran back rower.
Yeah, Joe Tarpany in jersey 11. He'll come up and his shoulders will be out. I'll just identify him in the line. This defender right here. Watch, he'll come up and he'll be fading out. And he'll just come back on the inside against the grain. See him going out. He comes straight back in between them there, Chris Lawrence. Great angled run back against the grain. But that was on the back of that kick. Beautifully done there. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, the play before too was really good. Got to set up the quick play of the ball. You see here, Masters, this is his second offload of Ripper. Packer, he gets to the ground pretty quick here, and they're just not really set. You see Austin getting back there late, and that's when Papali started to drift wide, knowing they were short out to the right, and that opened the gap. Nice hit back by the Tigers.
It was indeed, and Chris Lawrence, their leading try scorer for the West Tigers franchise. The kick successful, and they're in front 6-4. Chris Lawrence, 80 tries for the club. The West Tigers, incidentally, looking for their 200th victory as a joint venture today. And they've hit the front after 11 minutes of play.
Well, that's one of the Achilles heels for the Raiders. When they get on their goal line there, their spacings are just wrong. And then everyone's heading outwards straight from the line. And that's why they're able to fill the space back on the inside.
Early result, you can see it there, the Melbourne Storm. Too much class for Newcastle up at McDonald Jones Stadium. 28 points to 10 the score there. And the highlights and analysis available at the website wwos.com.au. Masters has become a really valuable player for this Tigers outfit. Goes over the halfway. Eisenhuth. Now Brooks. Now Lawrence. Oh, he slipped over as he was about to slip it into sixth gear there. Came charging onto it. Now Eisenhuth up the centre. Was in 21 of the line. Tackled on play number 5. Here's Gamble. A shallowish kick. Nguama leaps up. It's touched back here. Is it taken a Raiders' hand? Who's dived on the ball? Penalty. Tigers penalty. Offside.
Doesn't matter. He picks it up in front of you.
Joey's explained it, mate.
Elliot Whitehead asking for an explanation from the referee. Grant Atkins gave it to him.
Let me know when you're ready, Grant.
And here's another great chance. From a set start, the Tigers Eisenhuth tackled. 10 out. Let's see what the Raiders' goal line defence looks like here. Brooks will run at them. Turns it underneath to Lawrence again. Tarpany got in the way. Louis was there as well to help. Meter out from the line. McKilrick swings it left. Corey Thompson weaves a passage through as he got there. His teammates think he has. The referee's going to go to the bunker.
Okay, mate, I got tackled 3. I'll have a try.
Exactly what you were speaking about, Gus.
Maintains possession.
Blake Austin comes up and is heading out. Corey Thompson.
Oh, wow.
Corey Thompson maintains possession of the ball and it touches the goal line. We have a decision.
Only just touches, doesn't it? But that's all it's got to do. That little white steeding down on the white line. 100%, Andrew. They just come off the line in the wrong direction. And Corey Thompson's footwork here is able to get him inside and then underneath him.
Well, he totally got the numbers wrong there. Blake Austin in the Isuzu D-Max replay. When he gets the ball, Corey Thompson, there's only 3 attackers. And there's 3 defenders. Austin had to get out and get him. He went past the ball for no reason.
I don't know who he thought he was marking. If he continues in that direction, who was he actually going after? He wasn't going after anyone. He was watching Thompson.
Well, he just obviously he's not looking in front of him, not counting the numbers. Really poor defence there from the 5'8" Blake Austin. Really poor.
Spent some time in reserve grade this year, Blake Austin, and it was based around defence as Masters sends it through to give the Tigers a 12-4 lead. What is that?
Just wait, Joe.
Now here's a kick that's really hanging up there in the wind, and Elliott Whitehead had a catch on it but knocked it on.
Yeah, Blake Austin, where he defends in the line, it's the most important position because you have to make the decision whether you go up and kill the play or you hold back, but you all got to work together. And in that position where Blake Austin is, you pretty much have to be commentating the game the whole time, so players around you know what's going on. You'll be looking up, counting numbers, talking to your players around you, what shape's coming at you.
Make sure you bind and stay bound.
Seeing that,
Make sure you stay bound. Heads in.
that try from Corey Thompson, there was just no talk, no awareness of what was in front of him. Something you'll have to work on.
He's held now. All good, mate. Marcus.
Here's Brooks, a lot of involvement in the early part here. He's giving it away to Rocco, who's up to the 40-metre line. Now Masters flops it out the back. All. Brooks just retrieves it in time. Now Matalino.
Shannon, straight out.
Rolls over the halfway. Away to Gamble. He'll send a kick into the corner. Whiten comes across to pick it up. Gamble leading the chase. Packer there too. Oh, well done. Great kick chase. Russell Packer. The big front rower leading the way. Now it's Michael Oldfield taking the place of Jordan Rapana. His second match of the season, Michael.
Off the ball, Ben. Here, hold it. Hold. Go,
Now Boyd catches the Tigers inside the 10.
Mahe, Chris, the whole line out here.
It was a silly penalty there from the Tigers. Raiders weren't doing much. When you've got the breeze at your back, you don't want to eat into your own ball playing time by constantly giving penalties to the opposition.
Together, guys, together. Chris, go 10.
That's the 30-metre line. That's Blake Austin. Here's Josh Papali.
Russell!
Taken by Packer and Robbie Rocco. Havili goes left to Boyd. Out to Caesar. Short pass to Croker. Good tackle on the captain. That was Rocco moving out of marker. Now Havili goes himself.
Robbie, you're on 10.
Bumps away. Gives it to Croker, who's put it down.
I wonder what Ricky Stewart's plan is for Josh Hodgson today. Coming back after a 7-month layoff with an injury, but the way medical and rehab and sports science is today, I've got no doubt he'd be ready to play. And I just think, having played this long this year without him, it would be a very good idea to get him out there and playing with them as soon as possible. There he is.
Hold him. Hold Blake. Not
Had him
early.
out for 7 months and then sits on the bench.
Before this long stint on the sideline because of the knee issue, he'd only missed 2 games in 3 seasons for Canberra. Josh Hodgson.
West should kick it now. They shouldn't be waiting any more tackles. They should just kick the ball as far as they can with this bruise at their back. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, well, Ricky said before the game, he said 15 minutes before he brought Hodjo on, and I mean we're past that 15 minutes now, so I'm not sure what is holding him back.
We'll keep an eye on him. Josh Hodgson and Ricky Stewart both down on the bench as Brooks weaves in and out. Mahe Fanua has it. Runs straight through Austin, then flops it out the back. 1 bounce. Wateni Zalesniak has it. It's back for Brooks. They got numbers right if they can get it that far, but Brooks has tackled here 30 out. Away to Tyson Gamble. Sends the ball on to Masters, who kicks through and might have copped the check in running there. Good pick up, Whiten around the bootlaces.
Very bunched, the Raiders, aren't they? Like it's either going to run from dummy half or just hit it up 1 out. There's another dummy half run, but they're all just in behind. Looks like under 7s.
Lock in a marker, Chris.
Where's Nick Kotrick playing it? Havili out through Caesar and Dunamis Louis. On their own 40-metre line, the kick here from Aiden Caesar. You can see the breeze gets hold of it at the last minute. Thompson with a catch on the full, and Malachi Wateni Zalesniak runs back to be met by Croker. Oh, the ball had a look. A little Bo Peep. Malachi kept it.
So kick it now. Chance of a 40-20.
Guama with a juggle that time. And the second grab.
They're just a little bit too much energy at the moment, the West Tigers. This is how they win their games and frustrate opponents. They're always high energy. Attack and defence. They make a lot of mistakes. They're not perfect by any stretch. But they're high energy, high on enthusiasm and spirit. They're prepared to pop the ball out the back and keep it going. He cheated about 10 metres there with Brooks.
Holden State of Origin Game 2. 7 days away from Sydney's ANZ Stadium. Exclusively live and free here on Nine's Wide World of Sports from 7 o'clock next week. Make sure you join us on Sunday. And on the Origin front, as Russell Packer runs up and gets up near the 10-metre line, David Clemmers being charged with a Grade 1 dangerous contact offence, but he's free to play for New South Wales. Inside ball here. Good one-on-one tackle by Whitehead on Eisenhuth. McKilrick away to Brooks. Now to Madalino. Can Canberra find an answer with their goal line defence? It's been shoddy to say the least in the opening part. McKilrick away for Brooks. Puts a kick through. It's cleaned up by Kotrick, but he's got no way back.
Once again, just beautiful touch.
So that's Oldfield as opposed to Kotrick.
Beautiful touch here from Luke Brooks. He was thinking run. The pass goes behind him, and he just readjusts himself. He was thinking run. Because the ball goes behind, he stops, props, and then with his right foot, his non-preferred foot, just puts it in the in goal. Watch this. His left foot up, bang, just dinks it through with his right foot. Beautiful touch, great control. We saw one early in the game, and they scored on the back of that one.
Andrew, on a score of 1 to 10, how confident are you of the Raiders stopping a try being scored here?
Not very.
Here's Tim Grant, comes into the game with Madalino benched for a spell. Still no Josh Hodgson for Canberra. Soliola's out there as well in 8. Started on the bench this afternoon. And he and Packer go toe-to-toe. Packer plays it. McIlrick sends it to the halfback Brooks. Inside ball now to Tyson Gamble. Away to Corey Thompson. He's got plenty of pace. Austin got him that time. And threw him into the ground on the 20-metre line. Another penalty coming. He takes a quick tap. Oh, here we go. Austin stuck a hand out and he's gone. He's too smart for them, Corey Thompson.
Yeah, this is the thing now, the quick tap and run into someone if you can. It's an easy way of reducing your opposition to 12. I'm not sure what that's what the quick tap is for, but
It's that right edge of the Raiders. The play before, the ball went away from that edge.
Tuck him. Okay. Tuck, go back.
Canberra.
Mahe.
Back.
You've got to go back, guys.
Play Costin.
Mahe.
Back. No,
Mahe.
Costin's
Mark's
is a
up here
10-metre
for
penalty. Come back. Just time off. Wait.
Thanks.
So we found the mark.
Time on.
Funua taps it. And the Tigers on the surge here. Grant within 5 metres of the line. Well, they haven't been able to keep them out with 13 defenders. Let's see if they can do it with 12. Away to Brooks, now to Lawrence. Lawrence through second, he stopped.
Jack, move. Come on.
Whiten got in the way as he was about to get to the line. McIlrick goes himself.
See ya. Come on, move.
He's collared by
Hold.
Papali and Whitehead. Out the back they come. Through Luke Brooks. Then to Gamble, off for Masters.
Elliott, straight up.
They've survived 4 plays here, the Green Machine. Still a couple of shots left on this set. Gamble sends it through, Brooks chasing. And the Raiders have dodged a bullet.
Here! Tim! Hold, Russell. Go.
well, down to 12 men then, the Raiders actually defended better because they all came up straight and got off their line. There's a bit of urgency about them.
Here we are. Hold it. Yeah, hold it.
And here comes the boss.
Josh Hodgson into the game for the first time this season. Luke Bateman's out there as well in 15. Here's Jack Whiten with a good run. Oh, he got hit hard. Robbie Rocco lined him up. Now Soliola up the centre.
I would love to see the heart rate on Josh Hodgson. I'd say he'd be more nervous now than any game he's played before in his life. Those first games back after a knee reconstruction. Hard work.
He's just talking about modern sports science and the rehab and these things. Like, he's not even strapped. They do such a great job on these injuries in the rehab now. He's no strapping on the knee.
There he is, the England international. Wasn't far away from winning a Dally M back in 2016. Here's a good run by Mahe Funua. He's a real crowd pleaser. Now Masters up the centre. He's made some good yardage throughout the early parts this afternoon. Brooks looked inside, went outside, ran at the line, got hit by Leilua. Ball comes out. Good defence, Canberra. And Oldfield's got the ball. Hodgson with his first run. McIlrick wasn't onside.
It's a little confidence builder for him. Straight to dummy half, make a surge, win a penalty. Now they can come in with an attacking set. Down to 12. So Caesar and Whiten are the two you look for. But Hodgson has got plenty of tricks out of dummy half himself.
Hodgson sends it on for Soliola. 21 out from the Tigers line. They've got all of their defenders up in the main line. Corey Thompson, the fullback, included in that. Bateman now. Playing it back to Hodgson. Sends it up to Soliola. Left foot step. Held by Tim Grant and Alex Twal in 14. Right underneath the black dot at Campbelltown. Hodgson. Short ball to Papali, who's gone over.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. I watched his body language, Hodgson. Never at any time did you think he was going to pass flat. But Papali got up nice and flat and knew it. Papali has to turn his back to take it. There's Papali on right of your screen there. Isuzu D-Max replay. Hodgson looks out the back again, runs backwards and hits hard and flat. And Papali's able to swivel his way through the defence and into the line. Great sleight of hand.
Yeah, Papali, when he starts his run, he'll eyeball McKilrick and it'll look like he's coming to his left shoulder. He'll be coming in. The last minute he'll straighten and go out. So he's coming in, and as the ball's placed here, he goes back out and appears on his outside. McKilrick thought that Papali was coming to his left shoulder, and the change of line late went to his right shoulder. Great combination between dummy half and Papali. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, nice way from Hodgson to come back into the game. He gets that penalty further up the field, and that gives him, see here, a smart play. He knows McKilrick's offside, which gets him up the other end. And then, yeah, just the movement out the back too there. It was Bateman out the back. Just got Rockow a little bit interested. That gave the one-on-one opportunity for Papali on McKilrick. They're back in it now, the Raiders.
Time's up.
Yep, and the scoreboard won't look so bad running into the breeze now. We'll get back to 12-10. Only 12 minutes before the break. Immediate impact, Josh Hodgson.
Striker from basically right in front. And the Raiders get back within a couple. The Raiders get their second. Josh Papali crashing over from close range, and here he is now on the carry back with real anger in his running.
Off the arm, Tim.
His form since Ricky Stewart dropped him, Josh Papali, has been top class. Can go either way. They can spit the dummy, but to his credit, he went back and worked on a few things. Papali, Origin 1, he was sensational off the bench.
Chris, get out.
He's just got a new contract, so he's gone from being dropped to reserve grade to making the Origin team to getting a new deal. That's a bit of a comeback.
Hodgson kicks from dummy half. There's a bit of class. Oh, the ball holds up on the 10-metre line, and Malachi had to be swift. And Leilua swallowed him with a tackle. Corey Thompson. There was an appeal for a high one, but Leilua got him good. Now Mahe Whenua. Leaves Bateman behind. Dumps an offload.
He's always there, Corey Thompson.
Yep.
Always there.
There's three of him.
Got three personalities.
No, three people.
Oh, okay.
Release. Here.
Naguama plays it right on the halfway line.
Last tackle.
Now Masters up to Canberra's 40. Here's the last. Here's Brooks. Up it goes in the direction of Nick Kotrick. And he takes it well as Naguama comes through to effect the tackle. Well, they've done remarkably well with Austin in the bin. They haven't conceded, and they've narrowed the gap.
Their defence has actually looked better.
There's McKilrick up off up the tunnel into the dressing room.
Probably just got them more focused and talking a little bit more. A little bit of adversity, and they've lifted to it. You've controlled it well.
There's Corey Thompson. Oh, one-on-one strip.
Let him up!
Jared Croker, superb. Ripped it straight away from Corey Thompson. And that's put Canberra in a terrific part of the field. Soliola now. He's up into Eisenhuth. Inside the 20. The Raiders just starting to find their mojo here. A lot of it's coincided with Hodgson's arrival on the field. Bateman plays at centre field. That's the 10-metre line. Caesar inside to Soliola. Can't find a way through. Grant was there to stop him. Played back to Hodgson. Another one. Croker. He was over the line. Knew he couldn't get it to the ground and flung it backwards.
Well, he needed extender arms there. He was way into the in goal.
Josh Hodgson all right here. Laying on the ground.
Time's off. You right, Josh?
I
think it's just
wait.
fatigue.
He's just checking everything
You'll
before
blow
he
time
gets
back
going.
on, then you play the ball, use your foot.
You can do all the running and swimming and rehab. You can't get that match fitness. The defence, the getting off the ground, the nervous energy.
It's harder in a cold wind too. I know it seems to stop your breathing, or your breathing's not controlled enough when you're on a really cold, windy day like this. There's a medical reason for that. That's just how I found it.
He's an Englishman, Josh Hodgson. He'd think this is balmy. Here goes Chris Lawrence. Lawrence! Oh, he slipped over again. That's twice he's about to slice straight through the defence and come to ground. Here's Elijah Taylor, who's gone out there for McKilrick. Back to Tim Grant. Away to Corey Thompson. Bounces off one. And he's tackled in the end by Elliot Whitehead. Here's the last play for Brooks. Sends it up. Kotrick's under it. Takes it well. Twal comes down to meeting. The ball's come out. And Twal's going to run away and score a try. They might check a strip here.
Just confirm how the ball converted.
Well, this is quite extraordinary.
Okay, mate, I have tackle 0. I have a try. Please
Often
confirm
worry
there's no
about
strip.
the wingers and that when they're bringing it back, trying to grapple with people up top, trying to bump off with the ball. You've got to be protective of it. And he tries to bump Twal off here. See, with the ball carrying arm, he tries to bump it off. And the ball comes out. I think Twal knocks that forward into him, and then it comes back to him again.
Is there an accidental offside anyway? Does it hit Twal and go on to Eisenhuth?
I think there's a lot going wrong here. I don't think too much has gone right for anyone. Ball goes out, then it comes back, and it goes back again.
If it's ruled a strip, it'll be a penalty because
Alex Twal is playing at the ball. We're just
looking
looking to determine whether there is two in the tackle at the point the ball comes out. We're ruling that the one-on-one strip goes forward from Alex Twal, makes contact with Nick Kotrick. We have a decision.
So that's a let-off for the Raiders.
Well, Blake Austin's gone back on the field. Seen with the dead ball on.
He's not allowed back on yet. He's 30 seconds too
He's
early.
gone back on. Where was the stuff up earlier? Was that at Melbourne this year, between Melbourne and Manly?
Manly, yeah, they come back a minute odd too early. Blake was only trying to steal 30 seconds there. So what happens here? Raiders have got the feed, have they? Even though Kotrick lost the ball.
Yep, there was a strip by Twal and knocked on after he stripped the ball.
Heads in, stay bound.
I can never understand that.
Hold!
Elijah, come back right now.
Now Taylor was called offside there, but
Robbie off the arm!
played advanced to sufficient distance for him to be called back onside. Canberra trapped the ball in the scrum, trying to catch the West Tigers defence early.
Give him room!
Soliola up to the halfway. They've really found their groove in the last 10 minutes, the Raiders. Now Blake Austin's come back onto the field at the right time. Gee, he was earlier than a few seconds. He was about a minute and a half early, Blake. So we're back to 13 on 13. Whiten passes away to Aiden Caesar. Now he goes to Austin. Dummies, takes them on. Austin nearly through with his first touch after a spell in the bin. Gamble made the tackle. That's the 20-metre line. Caesar chips it up in the air. Jared Croker wants a catch on it. It's taken well by you-know-who, Corey Thompson, who somersaulted towards the sideline. And there's a penalty to the Tigers. The tackle was complete.
Yeah, I've said there is more than one Corey Thompson. At some stage today, he will pass the ball to himself. I've seen him do it.
Now we're back here at Campbelltown on Saturday for the Pacific Test matches. And it'll be a fantastic afternoon/evening. You can catch that game, PNG Fiji, from 4 o'clock on Gem. And then at 7 o'clock on 9, we'll bring you Samoa v Tonga. And they are passionate games of football. It'll be a great weekend of rep footy coming up. There's Tyson Gamble with a kick near the halfway line. Oh, went over the top of Kotrick and then bounced fortuitously for the Raiders over the sideline.
See, the whole time the ball is in the air here, he's saying to himself, I've got to be careful when I run it back. I've got to be careful when I run it back. And then he realised the ball was doing a fair bit in the breeze. It could have bounced anywhere. It could have bounced all the way back to these Tigers players.
Heads in. Stay here for the out. Heads in.
Andrew, if you're Ricky Stewart and you're going down by a couple with the benefit of this wind at your back in the second half, you'd have to be pleased, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think you'd be having a chat to Aiden Caesar about the early kick, as Gus spoke about earlier. Whether you get to your own 30 or 40, doesn't matter if it's played 2, 3 or 4, just kick it.
Okay, Elijah Cruz, get up! Hold, hold!
Well, he's one of the best at the 40-20s, Aiden Caesar.
Okay, Robbie, up! Square!
Bateman up the centre. It's the 30-metre line.
And get square, Tyson.
Rocco making the tackle. Away now to Elliott Whitehead. Runs for 15 metres. He's stopped by 12. Sent away through Caesar. Now to Austin. Goes to the line. Jack Whiten has it. There's space here with Oldfield unmarked outside of him, but he doesn't get the ball.
Locked in.
On the last, Leilua goes down the short side. Josh Hodgson's there. Gets into first receiver. Rolls a kick towards the sideline and over it.
Well, Blake Austin's down in back play. And there's a bit of a melee with Tim Grant.
And Leilua came in to say that's not on. Leave my playmakers alone.
Just take your time, take your time.
Well, I don't think it was Austin that kicked, was it?
That was Hodgson who kicked, but I think
Just go that way.
I think Austin was supporting or chasing. Have a look on the other side of the ruck.
Come back, Raiders.
Yeah, why was he hit there?
Tim.
Tim Grant was a mile away from the play.
Mate, you've just taken
Old
him out
teammates
without the
at
ball.
Penrith.
Mate, you knocked him over. He doesn't have the ball. It's a penalty against you.
He's running. He's just running.
Timmy Grant would need a highly paid QC to get him out of that one.
He could just plead guilty, Gus.
But he was trying to defend himself. That was never going to work.
Bench.
Well, it might be a costly one. We've got 3.5 minutes until the break. The Tigers are clinging on to a 2-point lead. And Canberra will get a full complement.
See, the penalty should be way over near near the scrum line there where Austin actually got hit, not over here near the sideline. I think that's what the Raiders were saying. They might have kicked for goal. Anyway, they'll fancy their chances here.
Leilua for Bateman. 14 out from the Tigers line. Half-time closing in. And a tight game here as Papali has it. Tries to roll away from Rocco's tackle. But he's claimed there with Twal to assist. And Elijah Taylor. Hodgson goes down the left to Jack White. And you'll be hard to hold here, Jack. But plenty of Tigers jumpers get around the ball. Spiralling pass. Hodgson's first receiver. Then Bateman running back towards the inside to be stopped in centre field on the Tigers' 10-metre line. Flat pass, Soliola. Great legs tackle. Desperate stuff from the Tigers. Here's the last. Out the back to Leilua. Tries to step inside of them. Brooks helped make the tackle. Leilua tried to get the pass away, but the Tigers have got in the way and won the ball back. And Mahe Fanua gets a penalty.
They did well there, the Tigers. Would have been a bad result to concede a try right on the stroke of half-time there. They get a little bit of relief here with a penalty. And they really haven't tried for a 40-20 all afternoon. You'd nearly back yourself so you could get maybe a minute attacking the opposition line before the end of this half. I'd kick it now. Kick it now.
There's no one back.
Kick it now.
If they wanted to have a go, it'd be the left boot of Brooks towards the far side of the ground. The winger hasn't dropped back yet. That's Nick Kotrick. But they're going to shun the idea of a 40-20, and Tyson Gamble goes over the halfway.
Get up, mate. Get square.
Now Masters tries to sneak some metres down the right-hand edge. 35 out. Final minute of the half. Brooks shows it underneath, gives it away to Tim Grant. He's held by Tarpany and Papali. Here's the last play. Probably the Tigers' last of the half. Brooks at the line. Inside ball, Thompson. That was sparkling, but they can't make the last pass stick. Oh, that was slick.
Beautiful little out ball, in ball. Bang, bang. Again, looking at that gap inside Austin. Just couldn't find the mark with the pass. And the Raiders, well, you say that they'll be happy with the scoreline, down by 2. But if they're expecting the Breeze to get them home, that's not the sort of thinking they need. The Breeze just affects how far you can kick it. And affects weak minds if they think the Breeze is going to do it for them.
There's the half-time bell. The Tigers with a slim advantage. A couple of points in it at 12-10. A game of great interest, particularly in relation to the top 8 fortunes of both of these teams. It's the Tigers with a narrow advantage, but the Raiders running with the benefit of a strong wind in the second half at their backs.
And the lights have taken effect. I'd say with that breeze, there'll still be no dew to worry about. A very interesting second half coming up here. I don't want to be the team that goes home without the 2 points this afternoon.
Yes, the Tigers 4 points out of the 8. And Canberra 6 out of the 8. And they just have to win here. As Austin goes away and gives it to Joe Tarpany, Mahe Fanua, the crowd favourite there in defence with Luke Brooks, and a penalty early in the second half to Canberra.
Blake Austin's got a huge boot on him. Is he going to kick for touch here? Because he could kick it all the way to Liverpool from here with this breeze behind him. He didn't even try. Just poked it out over the sideline. He can kick the ball miles. Get up to the next postcode.
Bateman. Wholehearted performer, regular on the bench for Ricky Stewart. Now Papali, one of the try scorers in the first half. 22 short of the West Tigers line. Lovely ball from Hodgson to Caesar, now to Austin. Quick hands on through Whiten. It's come down here, but it took a Tigers hand.
It was slick ball movement. The Tigers just able to get a fingertip to the last pass that could have presented problems for them. I knew got it away. Whiten couldn't get it in and out of the hands quickly enough.
And you just went one step too much then, Austin, which enabled Mahe Whenua to get out of the line and pressure Jack Whiten. It's that real fine line where you go far enough into the line to attract defenders, but far enough away where you give your men on the outside some room to play. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, just quick update on Matt McKilrick. He went down the tunnel the first half there. He had an ankle problem. They've strapped it up, but the Tigers have said they'll only put him back in the field if needed.
All right, Darren, thank you. Austin right across the face of the fence. Gives the ball here to Jack Whiten.
Give him room, son.
The first test of the Tigers' goal line resolve here after half-time. Here's Elliott Whitehead. He stopped 6 out from the line. Hodgson, beautiful passer off the ground from dummy half. And Papali. It's taken by Grant and Chris Lawrence and Luke Brooks. Hodgson with a little jink from dummy half. And Tarpany for the line, he gets there. And that's all down to the sleight of hand of Canberra's number 9, Josh Hodgson.
Well, what about the footwork? Great try, Tarpany. Great footwork, but the dummy half work. He'll shimmy to go left. Watch his footwork. He looks like he's coming out left on the Isuzu Dumax replay. Look at his footwork. Bang. Sends the marker one way, then gets Tarpany one-on-one. But it's the deception of the dummy half, Hodgson. Watch this. This will look great here. Sends the defenders the other way, which then gets Tarpany one-on-one. Great footwork and strength by Tarpany.
Yep, sometimes you don't know what you've got until it's gone or until it comes back again. They've been missing him for so long, I guess they too forgot just what this man can do for them. And all of a sudden, from close to the line, they become a different attacking proposition. Already 2 tries today through his sleight of hand.
It's just beautiful play. The way he held Lawrence there at marker. Came out and it's like a no-look pass.
And once you've got to defend that, once you've got to defend both sides of him, what does that do to your edge defence, Andrew, as you're trying to hold your line and all of a sudden he throws it out the back and they're off?
Well, it's that domino effect, isn't it? He gets the marker, then the first defender's troubled, and all the way down the defensive line.
Conversion by Croker, 16-12. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, this Josh Hodgson, hasn't he? Hard to believe he's been out of the game for 7 months. Hasn't missed a beat since he came on.
Watching him here, you can see he's the best player on the field. Once again, a little deception there around the ruck, which just gets his big men one-on-one. His ability just to hold them markers and his awareness of space.
Austin, now to Whiten up. Did well to hang on to it there. Whenua breathing down as Whiten went on the juggle. Now Leilua tries to slip down a short side. Mahe with back-to-back efforts. Quick play the ball on the last. Hodgson will take the opportunity and he'll bang it down the right-hand corridor for Corey Thompson to charge onto it. And he's down there to help make the tackle, Josh Hodgson. Yanaguama trapped. Whitehead's tackling there with Caesar. Now Masters. He's a prolific offloader, Isan Masters, up there in the top 10 in the league in that category. Gamble gives it away and Masters goes for a run this time. They're not going anywhere in a hurry here, the West Tigers. 4 tackles gone and they're just at their 40-metre line. Here's Grant with a strong run. Goes over the halfway line to be tackled by Soliola. Last play, Eisenhuth had to give it away to Gamble. Sends a kick up in the air. Whiten with a simple catch. Here's Oldfield. Scored 6 tries in 7 games for Mounties in the Intra-Super Premiership, New South Wales Cup, and now Nick Kotrick with 8 tries this year. 74 tackle busts in the season leading in this afternoon, Nick Kotrick, the most of anyone in the competition. Now Croker. See Josh Papali leading the meterage. Corey Thompson right up there as well. Now Leilua. Oh, risky ball. And Eisenhuth won it. And they shift out here to the right-hand side. Masters with a right foot step. Got it back to Gamble. Soliola grabbed him, but not before he got it to Thompson. Here's Corey Thompson looking for an opening. The crowd rising with their energy here, and they're really behind the West Tigers, urging for a penalty. They've won that.
He's earned a quicker one. Hold with me. Hold him.
And Alex Twal takes the tap.
Up, Josh, on the line.
They're inside the 10.
Josh.
Here's Taylor, away for Brooks as the Tigers chant goes up at Campbelltown. Fanua stops on a rampaging run close to the line. Quick play the ball. Oh, they had to be offside there, didn't they? No, Gavin Badger said they were okay.
Hold. Go, 3.
Back now for Brooks. Away to Gamble. He kicks for himself. The first gamer. It's too deep. Play number 3.
Yep.
I was watching referee Gavin Badger here.
Dead off Tigers.
He really tried to make a decision, but then he thought, I really don't know.
This will be the last tackle. I have no try.
I think it's gone dead in goal anyway.
We've got the ball batted back by Tigers. Can you see if we have a grounding after that? Or if he's out when he bats it back, please? Last tackle. This will be 5. That's 4, this will be 5 now.
Is it touched a Canberra player? No.
His foot's on the ground when he touches the ball.
He's out. Yep.
Tyson Gamble puts his right foot out and makes contact with the ball while it is out. We have a decision. So this
We've got 20 metre. Up by Tigers.
Now, Hodgson, they had them thinking that he might have been going to take the long kick. Haven't seen that for a while.
Well, he's always putting questions to him. Just makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Should explain to people at home that the 20-metre restart, it's an optional restart, so if you want, you don't have to take the tap and run it, you can kick it. Here's Austin charging onto it, one-handed gather, but good defence by Brooks. And Hodgson tries to sneak down the short side. Brooks there again with Fanua. Austin gives it on to Caesar, across the field. Whiten joining in, goes to Jared Croker. He's got Kotrick outside of him. Nick Kotrick with some footwork. He gets as far as the 20-metre line, just beyond it. High one here from Caesar. Will come down near the goal line. Croker had a catch on it. The ball's free. It's on the ground. Tapped out by Nguama. Let's see what happened. It bounced around.
I got a no try. Please confirm the knock-on from Canberra.
Well, he's the best kick chaser in the game, Jared Croker, and he got a really big play at this. In fact, I think for a long time he had it in his hands.
Nick Kotrick is offside at the point of the kick. Jared Croker and Blake Austin are onside.
Good leap. So I think they're both knocked on there, almost simultaneously.
I don't know if... Does he get a hand to it here, Croker? I think it's all Corey Thompson, and Corey Thompson drops the ball.
I think it's come through Croker's,
through his arms,
through his wrist there. He's touched it there.
I've
Gone
got it
through
off
his
him,
chest.
Ash, if you're out of interest.
This looks like a
My
Canberra knock-on.
decision's based on a Croker knock-on.
I think Croker's got most of that. I thought he caught it.
With the live decision of Jared Croker knocking the ball on, we will confirm that decision.
But he's dangerous. Grubber kick or bomb, doesn't matter. Crossfield kick. He's the best in the game. That'll be the last tackle, so I'd imagine a turnover.
Strong tackle. Bateman there, the man. Josh Aloiai in 16's gone out there. He was the ball runner. Replaces Robbie Rocco. Now Eisenhuth playing short to Chris Lawrence. The crowd appreciate that run. Now Grant. It's up within 5 of the halfway line. Taylor the dummy half. Oh no! Tyson Gamble has lost it.
He takes his eye off the ball here. During that set, there was a run from Chris Lawrence. Just watching him play on the edge of the ruck. For a halfback, he'd be a joy to play with because he doesn't understand the word decoy. Every run, he expects the ball. Just have a look at this. Just the way he changes angle there. He's always expecting the ball. As a halfback, when you go to the line, you need those guys to be in position and want the ball and expect the ball. Every time he's near around the ball, he wants the ball and expects it. He's just such a wholehearted player.
Hold! Good hold, guys. Hold!
Soliola.
Move, Elijah!
Lawrence there in defence that time with Eisenhuth and Elijah Taylor. Hodgson to Austin. Plays short to Tarpany. The Raiders have scored the only try of the second half. They're 25 short of the West Tigers line. Soliola straightens off the left.
Matt, Tim, to me. In the middle, Corey.
Hodgson there at dummy half. Goes down the right-hand side to Austin. Away to Tarpany. Mahe Fanua fell off him. But Corey Thompson was there. So was Tim Grant. Fourth tackle. Canberra looking dangerous. Hodgson gestured to kick. Went to Caesar. Inside ball now. Papali can't break free of the tackle. And he's pretty much in line with the black dot here at Campbelltown. Caesar, oh, well done. Good hands. And that was Tyson Gamble who made the mistake. Now Kevin Nguama. The home crowd, they're quite partisan and they're wanting a relieving penalty for their team as Aloiai runs over the 20-metre line.
Can I just ask Darren Lockyer if that wind is still blowing or has it gone down a little bit since the sun went down?
Yes, it's not as strong as it was in the first half, Gus. But I still think Canberra could use it a lot more wisely, i.e. the early kick, and just build field position with it.
There's Brooks, he's kicking into the teeth of the wind.
That's a good kick into the Bruce.
Whiten's 15 short of halfway.
When you kick those long kicks into the wind, you've got to time them well. Any mistiming just gets exaggerated and the wind takes it away. You've really got to concentrate and time it well.
Off the arm, Josh! All the way. In the middle. Hold, mate. Hold.
He's a good player, this Josh Hodgson. The whole Canberra attacking game has just transformed since he came on.
And they look far more relaxed. And their attack is flowing with him there. There he is, first receiver.
Flat ball to Whitehead, to Croker. Lovely ball, Kotrick, yes! Oh, that's brilliant by Canberra.
And it was Hodgson that came around and made the extra man down the short side. He wasn't at dummy half.
Should we tackle 5?
And it's just spin.
We have a try. Can you just confirm the grounding for me, please?
Kotrick gets into a challenge close to the line. We highlighted it before the game. The way he hits and spins. Look at that.
Well, he starts spinning a long time before he gets to it. He wants to hold
Kotrick remains in the field of play and grounds the ball. We have a decision.
He wants to hold the ball in the right hand. He doesn't want to switch it to his right hand and put it down with his left. So what he does is he turns his body backwards
out of the contact.
Yeah, so that he can still reach out with the right arm away from the defender. Normally a left winger or a specialist left winger would palm with the left arm and palm with the right arm and put it down with the left. Hodgson shapes the kick, beautiful spiral, creates a 3-on-2. Nice play here. Very quick hands there by Croker. Now watch this. He won't put the ball in his left hand. What he'll do is turn his body to make his right hand or right arm the outside arm and keep it away from the defender. It's very effective the way he does it. Normally a left winger would switch it across to his left hand and hold them off with his right. What he will do, beautiful hands here from Croker. Watch this. 1-2. Catch it on the inside of your body, give it on the outside. He turns the ball away from the defender to put it down in the corner. That's terrific stuff.
Wasn't that beautiful short side play?
Excellent.
The key to short sides are the markers. And the way Hodgson held the ball, dummied the kick, it sucked in the marker, Josh Aloiai, which then created the extra man on the outside. That was out of the training manual, how to play a short side. Beautiful to watch.
He's got to shape this in from right to left, which is not his style, but this one I want to back him in. I think the breeze will help him here.
Here it comes, and oh, look at that, just at the last minute. Lovely shape, 22-12. Hey?
Stay short again. Slow there, Kevin.
So Canberra have run in 2 tries after half-time. A 10-point gap on the Tigers now after trailing 12-10 at the break.
The Raiders have got to look to go right on with this. 1-2, kick it down the other end of the field and force the Tigers to go 100 metres. I say it again, great player this man. 7 months out, rehabbing his knee, ACL injury. The hours on your own, running, stretching, getting strength back into the leg, confidence, doing it all on your own while your teammates are out playing and training. And he's come back in and he's just totally transformed the demeanour of this team.
He looks like he's never been gone.
Well, it's like everything makes sense again.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, it's going to be too long.
Nothing about the Raiders has made sense all year, but suddenly they look like a football team again. It's quite remarkable, transformation. I said before the game, he's not as good. I wouldn't compare him to Cameron Smith. I think Cameron Smith, you can't compare him to Cameron Smith, but he's as important to the Raiders as Cameron Smith is to the Storm.
Well, this is the team. There's always a team that comes from outside the 8, isn't there, Gus? Around this time of year.
Absolutely. History says the 8 at this time of year is never the 8 when you get to September.
You get the feeling this is the team with Hodgson back.
Well, it's a big ask for them. David Middleton said before the game that they'd have to win probably 7 of their last 10, given that they're 6 points adrift of the 8th place team in the Broncos. So it'll take a mighty run home as Fanua rampages up into the defence. Oh no, Brooks has put it down out of nothing.
He's disappointed there, Brooks. Bit of a play, got Maho Fanua through. And looked to back up, got a poor pass from dummy half from his fullback there, Corey Thompson. When you get those quick play the balls and a halfback, as you accelerate over the line, you need them balls in front. See that ball just goes behind him? You can see Brooks, he was off. He wanted that ball right in front, right on the sponsor. Bryden Lawyers there, that's where he wanted the ball. And he was into the defence, and he was dictating to the defence. That attention to detail, that ball has to be in front.
Holden Women's State of Origin Rugby League coming up on Friday at North Sydney Oval. This would be a great spectacle. We'll have it for you on Channel 9, live from 7:30. Be terrific to be at North Sydney Oval to watch that. White now. And Michael Oldfield. He's lost it this time. Oh, late call for a strip.
He's running hard, isn't he, Michael Oldfield?
And with the benefit of this breeze, Blake Austin can send the ball a long way upfield here. He's got a good boot on it.
See, I don't see how that's a strip. He's just done that to himself. Everything's a penalty when they lose the ball. He just lost that.
Played by Leilua. Sent away to Dunamis Louis. 25 out. Another try for Canberra, and they go very close to sealing this. Here's Austin.
There's an injury here.
Away out of Tarpany, straight through them. He cruises over.
Oh, it's Chris Lawrence, I think. But once again, the play here from Josh Hodgson gets out of dummy half and gets the marker involved. Here's Lawrence here. Ooh,
oh, no.
Russell Tacker.
Yeah, a bit of friendly fire, which you never expect. Hodgson gets the marker and gets Brooks in, and then just gets a little flick pass away. But he's always probing. He's always putting pressure on you. The markers were going the wrong way. He gets out, gets one, holds them off, flick pass away.
Too good.
That's right where Chris Lawrence would have been defending too.
But the play before that try happened because the play before Blake Austin took the ball to the line. With Hodgson back, Blake Austin can be a running 5'8", not a ball playing 5'8". He got the quick play of the ball, and on the back of that, Hodgson was just too good at a dummy half. Here it is here. Austin's a running 5'8", so with Hodgson there, Austin can run the ball. Gets a quick play of the ball, and on the back of that, one marker, Hodgson looks up, fends, Gidley flick out the back, and they score.
It was the way he held the markers up for Austin as well. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, what he's doing, Hodgson, there's no rust whatsoever. For a guy that hasn't played for 7 months, there's no rust whatsoever. What he's doing, he's just getting them over the advantage line. You know, brought Austin onto the ball there, and he's coming out. He knew Lawrence was down. He went down. He's a smart player, but at the same time, he's bringing everyone onto the football, and that's creating space for his outside men.
Now, Chris Lawrence is sitting up with the trainers, so there's one positive. That was a big, big impact, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and it's always worse when, I don't know why, it's just worse when it comes from your teammate because you're not expecting it. You're always watching, you've got your eyes on your opponent, you're not watching your own teammates, and sometimes the nastiest knocks and that come because you're not expecting your own teammate to be involved. He's just swung around a little bit here and he swings straight into Packer, bang right on the hip bone. And that'll be the end of his day. He won't be coming back. It's a nasty one.
Thankfully, he's walking unassisted off the field, Chris Lawrence.
Well, he's a tough boy. You don't survive this long in the NRL without being tough. Burst onto the scene as a teenage centre. Excitement machine. Long-range tries. He's moved his way into the edge back row, been a loyal supporter for his team and his club.
Played for Australia.
Certainly did.
So Croker now. Left foot hits it. And the Breeze has got it. It's no goal. It's 26-12. So the Tigers have got some chasing work. Canberra dominant leaders at 26-12. Nowhere to go for Croker, who was topped by Eisenhuth there. Now Louis.
Well, I think they should have everyone's attention today, the Raiders. This could build into something. I've just looked at their draw. It's a rather tough draw. But that could be to their advantage too.
Hodgson was outside the 40 when he put that kick downfield, and it's out of the full.
Oh. He's the first one today to have a shot, though. He wouldn't have missed by much. Bang. Just got it going sideways a little bit. He was running too far sideways as he kicked it. You've still got to face downfield rather than trying to kick across your shoulder line.
Let's see if the Tigers can pull one back here. Matt Eisenhuth.
Well, the Raiders shouldn't let them. The Raiders are so far on top, they shouldn't let the Tigers score.
Sloppy stuff out of dummy half. Aloye scooped up the ball before the Raiders got it. Corey Thompson for Luke Brooks for Russell Packer. Inside the 20. Papali helping with the defence. Taylor gives it away to Brooks. Now to Corey Thompson. Mahe back on an angled run. Bumped off Papali. One-handed pass over the top. Brooks is with it. Brooks goes to the 10. Wanted to have another go, but he was held. Comes away to Tyson Gamble. He sends one up in the air, and Croker diffuses it superbly.
That was brilliant from Croker. He wasn't going to let that be a winger-on-winger play. He's a tremendous leaper for the ball. I mean, 19 minutes to go. The Tigers won't want to give up because we know that the Raiders can still lose it from here. They've proven it. It's up to the Raiders to show they're different this afternoon.
There's a spirited run by Shannon Boyd. Now Leilua.
Good play.
That customary offload, and Boyd has another go at them. Up over the Tigers' 40-metre line. Aiden Caesar with the chip up in the air. Easy catch for Corey Thompson.
If the Tigers can somehow manufacture a try, it just might make the Raiders nervous given their record in close finishes and giving up good leads.
In 6 of their 8 losses this year, Gus, they've been either level or ahead of their opposition at the 65-minute mark. That's a damning stat.
It had some handy leads too.
Yep.
Tigers won't give up. They'll keep chipping away. They can't quite get organised for an attacking raid at the moment. They're just a little bit too one out.
See if they can find the one try to get Canberra nervous.
Whoops.
Oh, that's going to blow almost backwards the ball. Yeah. Oh, dear. And now Canberra have got it back. Michael Oldfield put down 10 short of the halfway line. Now Leilua sneaks off down the right. Well, Mahe Whanua's got a problem with an arm. He's back on Canberra's side of halfway, so they're down another player in the defensive line, the West Tigers. And Mahe doesn't look any good. Inside ball, Austin, through he goes, Blake Austin leaves the fullback standing and puts it down under the sticks.
Yeah, that should wrap it up. That should wrap it up. Caesar, just a little inside ball there, found some tired defenders between Eisenhuth and Packer and Blake Austin. He's a free runner when he gets into the backfield. He wasn't thinking anything else but just getting around the fullback here and scoring the try.
You get the feeling they're going to make a statement the last 15 minutes here, the Raiders. This could get really entertaining. Now this long pass, look to go wide, come back through the middle. And they got Russell Packer there, who was at marker. He just relaxed for that second. You see the dummy half pass here. Watch Russell Packer at marker. The ball will go away from him, and he'll just relax for a split second. See Packer just relaxes, bog trots, then he has to accelerate to get there. But it was that second where he switched off which made the try. Lockie.
Yeah, well, that all stemmed from the poor kick. You know, you got your forwards working hard for you, then the kick like that, and then the quick turnover, your forwards again got a back paddle. And that's what built the fatigue. And Russell Packer, marker there, he come all the way back from the other side of the field, and Caesar and Austin exploited it. Well done.
He's off contract as well, Blake Austin. So a bit to play for him as Croker converts them right in front, 32-12. So Blake Austin, the try scorer. Mahe Whanua's come off. That'll be a cruel blow for the West Tigers. He's added so much to this team, Mahe.
Yeah, I wonder what was wrong with him, because he was sort of giving the indication that he might have broken something, but he's not holding it in that manner now. He's whether he had nerve pain going down his arm, or he might have dislocated his elbow a little.
Short restart, and Masters knocks it on. Whitehead gets it back for Canberra, and Elliott Whitehead's up over the halfway now, nearly through. Whitehead, oh, what a ball! Whiten supporting, and from the short kick-off, Canberra go over again.
Well, I thought this was Croker that touched this back.
It was.
Croker went up for a leap and realised he wasn't going to catch it, and then popped it back. What are we checking here?
This will be tackle 1. Zero.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, can you check escort and contest?
Escort and contest. So the short kick off. Up goes Croker, and he'll get a tap back. See that?
No, he does too.
Taps it back. Beautifully caught by Whitehead.
No interference from Liam Knight, just checking the contest.
He realised he wasn't going to catch it, so he just flicked it back. Brilliant.
The ball is backwards off Jared Croker and forwards off Michael Cheika, and we are playing on tackle 0.
Great catch
Elliott
by
Whitehead
Whitehead.
cleanly gains possession.
Pushes through Eisenhuth, gets himself into the back.
Oh, they're not going to look at Hodgson here, are they?
No, he can't disappear.
Well, he can't disappear. He's competing.
Just looking to see if Josh Hodgson interferes with the ability of Elijah Taylor to make contact with the play.
No.
Oh, dear.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Josh Hodgson is in front of the ball, and Elijah Taylor is denied the opportunity to complete the tackle.
Oh, don't
We have a
even
decision.
go there. Don't even go there.
They're there.
They've
gone there.
Dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
See, every play there's a contest.
Oh, that's...
And there was 5 or 6 players there contesting the ball. And Hodgson was part of the contest. He cannot disappear out of the contest. Look, 3 or 4 or 5 players contesting. He comes around just in case.
That's got nothing on the play.
He didn't even see Elijah Taylor there.
There are things that just... You don't even go there. You don't even go there with that one. How ridiculous.
And he's actually in front, so he creates some obstruction. He's in the way.
Yeah. It's the difference between a footballer and a referee.
Let's see if the Tigers can run one in. Rocco, he's 15 out. Taylor gives it away. Packer runs at them. Shannon Boyd holds him with Hodgson. Louis down low. Taylor's waiting there at dummy half. Spears it away to Brooks, who plays a short ball to Alloy. He was orbit through, but held back at the last minute. Tarpany there with Dunamis Louis again. Madalino for his New Zealand compatriot Packer. Now to Brooks. Brooks is stopped by Blake Austin. 4th tackle for the Tigers. They need points, they need them now. Gamble plays a short ball away to Alex Twal, who's lost it, and it was forward anyway.
They're missing their experienced playmaker today, Benji Marshall, aren't they? Josh Reynolds was in the team and pulled out late as well. So On days like today, that experience plays a big part.
Need one more. Laurie, you in? Heads in. Guys.
So the scrum will be fed right in front of the post. Canberra's 10-metre line. A 20-point gap for the Raiders.
Heads in. Front in. Hayden, front. Stop the...
As Reynolds pulled out yesterday after the captain's run because of a hamstring problem.
He's had a miserable year, hasn't he?
No luck.
Spinning his wheels, he can't get going. It would be killing him too. He'd hate not playing. There's Benj. We'll see the year he's had.
Alex, out! Russell square.
Well, if the paper talk is right, Robbie Farah might be back in the Tigers jumper before too long, but we'll stand by on all of that. Might have Marshall and Farah back together for the West Tigers.
Well, I don't know why South Sydney would do that. South Sydney can win a competition. Why would they be letting players go at this time of year, particularly an experienced playmaker like Robbie Farah? You saw what happened when Cook went to Origin. Farah came out and had an outstanding game in first grade. How do you know you're not going to need him on grand final day? When they won their comp a few years ago, Coruscant had to play on the big day.
Well, I guess they're feeling like they've got enough depth there. I mean, young Adam Dewey is their utility option, who's more of a half, but I don't know how much hookers he's played.
Well, Robbie Farah could win them a premiership on grand final day if he was available or had to be used. Same as Coruscant did when they won it before. Isaac Luke couldn't play on the big day.
Well taken, Jack Whiten, as Gamble was down there. Whiten said he was tackled in the air, but the referee doesn't agree. Well, one player we do know that will be at the Tigers for the next game, Moses Mbai.
That's a pickup.
Yep. Well, where do they slot him in, Gus? That Corey Thompson's been brilliant at fullback. If they get Marshall back fit and Reynolds, I mean, they'll have to find a spot for him somewhere. They've got a bit of depth there in the back line as Whitehead cuts through, gets up to the 40-metre line and beyond it. Now to Croker. Short pass to White, and he was knocked back before. He might get his 4 points after all. Liam Knight in support. Knight throws it away. One bounce, picked up, and over goes Oldfield.
No, they're not looking at it.
Yeah.
Please, no. Gus, can you give me a no?
There are about 5 collisions here. We'll be here till the 6 o'clock news. So
instruction from the Raiders centre field.
We might not get a decision before the 6 o'clock news here. They're all chasing and they're all getting in each other's way. It's not obstruction, it's just football. Football. They're all competing the same. They're all trying to get in the way. He's backing up there. No one's impeded. Brooks tackles a man without the ball.
Brooks doesn't even look like he's going to get to Liam Knight. He goes past him.
At the moment, Blake Austin.
Because Brooks is
Blake Austin is a support player at the moment.
Brooks is the one who initiates the contact.
There was a Raiders player pushed here, and then Liam Knight comes around the back.
He's still a support player, and Luke Brooks makes a defensive decision to play Blake Austin.
Should never be going back to look at these things.
How would you describe this pass here from Liam Knight, Gus?
It's a do your best one. It's just, I can see my men out there, and I'm going to get it to them any way I can.
The contact's initiated by Luke Brooks, which runs into Malachi Watene Zelezniak. The interference is caused by West Tigers. We are continuing to play on.
Video referees should not be looking at this. The process is wrong. It should never enter into their sphere. Oldfield gets it down, no problem.
It's been strong.
And Michael Oldfield grounds the ball. We have a decision.
We should never have been going to look back at the last one they disallowed. That's not the video referee's job. I'm sorry, but that's the process. It's not bagging referees. It's the process. You shouldn't let them make a decision on those.
Well, we got there eventually.
It was a nice play leading up on the left side. Elliot Whitehead, the initial footwork to make the break. He gets the ball down the short side. Watch the footwork off the left foot here. Dynamis Louis will play a short pass. with the left foot there. The Isuzu D-Max replay. And Liam Knight has to go to pass school. Because Liam Knight gets the ball here and he's looking to pass left to right. Pass it, Liam. Left to right. No. He has to turn the body. Goes to his favourite right to left. Entertaining try. Well done, Raiders.
Yeah, they're way on top now. They've played some really nice football today.
I think he's looking to throw it left to right. No, I'll go back to right to left.
At least he got it there.
Pass school for Liam. Lockie.
I reckon the pass from Croker was a ripper too. He had Whiten on behind him. It was just great vision, or great peripheral vision for him to get the ball to him. You see here, he's lined up the kick at the moment, but you see here when he gets the ball, Whiten's directly behind him, and he just senses him there. Bang, pass. Great ball by Croker. Let's see if he can make it 6. This kick from the sideline.
Hasn't had too many easy ones this afternoon, Jared Croker, particularly when you consider the conditions.
Well, none of them are easy on a day like today.
Oh, look at this for a strike. It's going to swing too much. 36-12.
Well, Brooks tries for the longer one this time. Gets it back, and Boyd brings it back from the kickoff. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, just an injury update. We had Chris Lawrence as expected. He won't be back. And Mahi Fanua, they're just checking him for a suspected fracture in his arm.
In his forearm, is it? At the lower part of his arm?
Yeah, forearm.
Yeah. He was in quite a deal of pain there when he went down. And the Raiders, Joey, they've really found rhythm now, haven't they?
Oh, they look a different team. Look at a completely different team.
Louis now. 15 inside the Tigers' half.
I think Hodgson's on the bench. Might send Darren Lockyer, see if he can go and have a chat to the champion dummy half.
Whiten back for Kotrick. Look out. Oh, backhander. Caesar backs up. Now he gives it away to Shannon Boyd. Boyd will be hard to hold here. Look at him back into them. Shannon Boyd. He nearly ran down to Macquarie Fields.
He was never going to pass it.
Here we go. Video ref.
He was never, ever going to pass it.
Gus, they're going to look at another obstruction here.
When? On Thursday?
I have a try.
Is that far long ago?
Let's confirm there's no obstruction about 20 out and 10 in.
You shouldn't be doing this.
On the Nick Kotrick.
Yeah, shouldn't be doing this. Should not be doing this. Can anyone remember what he's talking about? Croker can't disappear.
At the point that Elijah Taylor makes contact with Jared Croker is behind the ball. So he is a support player. We are playing on.
He was never going to pass this. He was going to take these 6 on, and he was going to back his way all the way to the Liverpool junction and slams her down. Front rowers don't get that close that often.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Can the referee get his nose any closer to this? Look where the referee is.
How are you going to hold up Shannon Boyd?
And the referee hasn't asked for a ruling on grounding. The referee has not asked for a ruling on grounding. He asked for obstruction. Look where the referee is. Look where he is. Look where he is. Why are we looking at grounding? He asked for obstruction.
Oh.
This is total overkill. This is ridiculous. Total overkill. The referee is there. He's ruled try. If the referee gets any closer, they'll be up his nose.
Matt Ison, who has 2 hands underneath the ball.
Ball's down.
At no point can we see the ball actually go down. We have a decision.
He said try.
Try.
The referee's there. He said try. Sack him. Don't ever let him back in the box.
I'm going to walk home.
Yeah, sack him and don't ever let him back in the box.
It's held up. This is going to be one more
Look at
tackle.
Shannon Boyd. You can't take a try off a big front rower like that.
That is absurd. He didn't ask to have the grounding checked.
Can anyone say that that ball hasn't touched the ground?
Look, even Gavin Badger's laughing.
Yeah, the referee was there.
They were
The
even
referee
laughing.
ruled try. Where does he have evidence to overrule the decision? The referee is there.
The ball's down.
It's down. The referee is there. He ruled try. He didn't ask about the grounding. He said check the obstruction way back there.
Shannon.
I don't know if Ricky Stewart enjoys catching. Every time I look at him, I just wonder.
A reminder as well, we'll have the news coming up straight after the game here. The video refs, they're keeping Peter Overton waiting.
We're going to have to go to 60 minutes straight away.
Here goes Whiten. Little kick through. They'll get the try after all. It's Leilua. And there we go. We point to the spot.
You know, it's absurd. If he didn't go back to check the obstruction, the video referee doesn't get a chance to interfere in that rubbish that we just saw then. Lovely play here by the Raiders. Raiders fans get excited. Josh Hodgson's back. Your team looks completely different. This has been total domination this afternoon. From the time he took the field, this team has transferred in its demeanour and its character. It's looked more relaxed, more organised. And now that he's off the field, they even look relaxed and organised. They're playing really good football.
You see it, don't you? When your champion player comes back, the other players, they get the confidence from the champion coming back.
Yeah.
Look, they're smiling.
$40 points to 12. Leilua getting across. The score should be an even bigger blowout, if not for a bit of video refereeing intervention. And Croker for an extra 2. Incidentally, Shannon Boyd doesn't score too many tries. He got knocked back there for his 10th career try, but 4 of his 9 have come against the West Tigers. A reminder too, Women's State of Origin football as part of representative round, and will be at North Sydney Oval on Friday from 7:30. New South Wales and Queensland, the ladies to do battle, and that'll be a great spectacle.
I don't think they're done yet, the Raiders. I wouldn't be going anywhere if you like tries, because I think they've got another one in them.
And just to round out the rep weekend, PNG versus Fiji here at Campbelltown on Saturday afternoon, and we'll bring you Samoa versus Tonga following that.
Off together now, Alex. Come on, mate.
Square,
Hold,
mate.
hold.
Go 10, Ben.
And
Sunday.
then New South Wales and Queensland.
Sunday night.
Russell, Alex, get off.
Up and square, mate.
Hold, hold.
Is it sold out yet? Should be.
There's Austin. It'll be chocker block. See if the Blues can wrap up the series.
Hold. Okay, Alex and Russell, come on.
Go 10, mate.
Here's Austin, floats one out to Leilua, who's tackled by Gamble, and the ball spews out of Leilua's grasp and over the sideline.
4, scrum. Here we are, scrum.
So the Raiders, with that last converted try, have now scored 200 points in their last 4 games against the Tigers. Something about the green machine the Tigers can't handle. 200 points in their last 4 games.
Head in, Elijah. Head in, Joe. Head in, Silver.
Yes, they've won their last 3 games against them by a margin of 40 points.
Well, it's a 32-0 second half so far. Tigers led 12-10 at the break.
Up, Dunamis.
32-0, and in the second half, the possession 69% to the Raiders. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, just talking about the Raiders at the back end of the season, and the other guy to come back to is Rapana. He's out with the hamstring, but he's a dangerous customer. And then there's also Junior Paulo. So they've got a couple of big guns still to come back, and throw that with Hodgson.
Nearly through here, the Tigers. Brooks backing up. Gives it away now to Gamble. Tyson Gamble in game number 1 is a metre and a bit short. Brooks, first receiver, swings a pass away, finds Aloye. He's put down 12 short of the line in the centre of Campbelltown. Now Brooks switches sides with the pass. It's juggled, it's lost, it's back here for the Raiders. And Kotrick puts the foot down to be stopped there with a legs tackle from Corey Thompson. They do get those players back with Rapiner and Paulo, and with Hodgson now fit. Just a question of whether they're too far back to make a run at it.
Well, let me tell you their draw between now and the end of the year. They play the Broncos in Brisbane. So we'll wait here. So what happens here. They play the Broncos in Brisbane, followed by the Bulldogs at Belmore Sports Ground, followed by the Cowboys, followed by the Sharks at Cronulla, Storm in Melbourne, Penrith at Penrith, Tigers again at home, Roosters at home, Rabbitohs at home.
Liam.
Here's Knight. Liam Knight gallops through and scores.
And Warriors away.
This is an avalanche now.
Yeah.
Now this young man, he was in the Manly juniors coming through and looked a real player. For whatever reason, he lost his way a little bit. Tremendous talent. You know, Azusa D-Max replay, have a look at this. The timing, the spin, and then have a look at the footwork here. For a big man, he's got amazing talent.
He played in an under-20s grand final in the same team as Tom Trbojevic. They were beaten by the Panthers back in 2015.
When he first came into first grade, when they were doing all their fitness work, the Manly boys, he would lead everything up. He's an amazing athlete.
Yeah. He got a transfer. He went across to the Roosters and got some trouble there, and then he got some trouble at Manly, and then he went to the Roosters and got in some trouble. And sure, he went there. And he found his way down to Canberra.
I think him and Jake Trbojevic are best mates.
Yeah, well, he played in the same 20s team as Tom. And I thought on the day, on the grand final day, he was probably the best player on the field in the beaten side. Very, very good. This is 48. We're going to get the ball back again.
Well, let's hope down at Canberra he reaches that potential, because he was an unbelievable talent coming through. You could see him in the juniors, just what a player he was and could be. So look at that spin. As I said, all the fitness work, all the speed work, he was top 2, top 3.
Well, if he knuckles down, he's got a big future. That can be said for so many. 1 minute to go. Can they add another?
I'll be throwing everything at it.
Sometimes that incentive, look at it, boom. That incentive of a 50-point scoreline just produces something miraculous.
There's the try scorer, Liam Knight playing it. Louis up the middle. Amazing second half effort by Canberra, 38-0. A trail at half time, 12-10. Ivan Cleary has gone from having his team flying in the early parts of the season to having a few headaches now. They've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, they've had some injury problems. It's not easy, and they're in a rebuilding phase. There's the end by coming, and I guess there'll be some more purchases before next year, but they really set the competition alight early. It was tremendous stuff. The battle was always going to be to sustain that right to the end.
So the dying seconds as Austin kicks through. Whiten's chasing. Thompson gets the footy. The siren sounds as Corey Thompson goes to ground with it. Big win for Canberra in Sunday football. 48 points to 12. We take it to 9 News.